Hey, welcome to Marla Guides, aka Third Eye, and I'm back here with another video. How's it going? Hope you guys are safe, well, whenever you're watching this video, wherever you are in the world. This is going to be a long channel message. This is a very emotional channel message that I got. It's definitely deep, and this is something that we all as a collective need to look like. We all just need to see the reality of what's going on in the world right now. So I got a channel message with a channel song. I'm going to read that and then we're going to get into the message. So the song I got was Stand Up, and it was by Cynthia. I can't pronounce her last name. I don't really know how to pronounce it, but her name is Cynthia and the song is called Stand Up. You can look it up on YouTube or whatever and you can go listen to that. It's really good. It's a really good song. Got a lot of deep meaningful messages in those songs. A lot of the lyrics really hit home for me. But I'm gonna go ahead and read my channel message I got. As we rise and take back our power, the people who enslaved us, who hurt us for years and generations, are going to fall and be exposed for the evil people they are. Pay attention to the events that are happening in the media. This is a war that's starting. Good versus evil. Where do you stand? You can't be both. You choose. You choose your side and you stay there. As the evil are being exposed, the good, the warriors are rising, no longer being scared, ready for war, ready to fight. This fight isn't just physical, it's spiritual. It's light versus dark. As you see as you see in the movie Sinners, it was a price that they had to pay. Their greed. Their greed was their downfall. Just like in the real world, it's a price to pay. Look at the world leaders. Look at the celebrities. Look at the events. Do you see what's happening? Are you ready to stand up and fight? Are you ready to fight for justice? Are you ready? Because it's time. This is war. So that was the channel message that I got. Um, this is gonna be probably a long message, so just be aware. Right now in the world, we are at a time where the people, I'm not gonna say innocent, but just the people who have been the people who have been bullied, silenced, mistreated by people who have authority and power. The people who were scared to voice their opinion, who were scared to stand up when they know it was the right thing to do. Those people, I'm just going to say this right now. You have a choice that you have to make. You even stay quiet, you be a follower, and you follow the wrong crowd, and you follow the wrong people, and they're going to lead you down the wrong path because you are scared, because you feel like something's going to happen. You rather have people mistreat you and not say anything. You would rather be a yes to a person or people who you know is literally evil. As you can see right now in the real world, in the social media world, celebrities, I'm not even going to say names because we all know, we see it. Celebrities are literally falling from grace from the evil shit that they've been doing for generations, for decades. Just look at the media. Look at the headlines. Look at the fucking proof, bro. People will get authority, power, fame, recognition, and they forget what they came from. People really, I'm so passionate, I'm so mad because I am channeling hundreds of thousands of people who are angry, who are enraged. And I'm trying to get this message out as clear as possible because it's so much rage, it's so much anger that I feel from so many different people, from generations, from my ancestors, from other people's ancestors who are angry, who are ready for justice. Look at the plantation that burnt down in Louisiana because they brought the doll Annabelle. The coincidence, that plantation that has black slaves up in there. 555, as I said that on my timer. If you don't know the angel number 555, 555 means change. It's time for change, and that's what we're getting. Soon as that doll Annabelle came to Louisiana, that plantation burnt down. That's no coincidence. 11 black prisoners escaped from prison. What else I need to say? So many things are leading up. I'm sorry, I don't know the man. That black man, I think his name was Rodney. I'm not sure if I said his name right. Who killed that white cop because that cop killed his kid. That man went for blood, eye for eye. It's so much injustice in the world that is happening that people get away with because they have authority, because they have power. People only do it because they have power, because they have authority. Do you think half the people who have power and authority would do half the shit that they do? No, they would not. And they know that shit. That's the only reason why they do it. Because they know if there was a person who didn't have no type of connection, no authority, no power, they would not even put themselves in jeopardy. But they got so big headed. So big headed. Man, you don't understand. It's a war they started a war. They started a war and they're not even going to be prepared. They're not prepared for this war that they waged. They waged war on the lost souls. They wage war on the tired souls. They wage war on the hard working souls. A lot of people right now are fed up. We are fed up. The collective is fed up. Right now, people are going to start speaking out more. They're going to start questioning authority, questioning people's motive. They're going to start asking questions. They're going to start making people in authority and power a little uncomfortable because it's like, wait a minute. Why are you doing that? Why? Like, they're just going to start using their brain, right? Man, this message is connected to another message that I dropped a few weeks ago. And if you haven't watched that, watch that and then watch this one. That video, I believe I titled that video The Revolution of the Lost Souls, I believe. This will be basically that, but part two. This will have a different title though. It's so many people right now in the world who are about to get karma. People who are in companies, corporate, the law, the police department, the justice system, whatever, who abuse their power and abuse their authority because they can. They are about to get karma. They're about to fall from grace because people are going to wake up to their true character. The movie Sinners, It shows you right there good versus evil. It shows you how your greed can be your downfall. It shows you one person wanted family and the community together to build and to grow to have something of their own. Another side wanted money, fame, recognition, sex, whatever you want, whatever. And it was a price. And at the end, no one, no one won. No one won. But the one person who wanted peace and harmony with their community. And he had to pass away and die in order to get that. He didn't even really win. People right now, you need to wake up. You need to find your voice. You need to start questioning authority when you know it's not right. You need to start speaking your mind. A lot of people are having throat activation. People's throat chakras are blocked. But in due time, people are going to start speaking out because a lot of people are being mistreated. And even though they have to be a certain way because of people in authority, they are going to start fighting back. You know, if you, and this is what a lot of people in authority and who they abuse their power, this is what they do. They have to find a group of people. They have to make a group of people, covens, cults, whatever you want to call it. They have to find people to come against other people because they're weak by themselves. So they have to use minions and people in order to do their dirty work. So do you not know how stupid you look knowing that when shit hits the fan, the leader, the ringleader, he is going to literally, and I mean fucking literally, throw all y'all under the bus to save his ass. That's why he have you doing the dirty work. Cause when shit hits the fan, he's going to blame y'all. She's going to blame y'all. They are going to manipulate the system to make it seem like it was them and not them. It was y'all and it wasn't them. You got to really think about the things and the choices that you're doing. You have to really think about the promises that they're trying to make you. They're fake, they're phony, they're not real. They're not real. Look at these celebrities right now. Look at what they're going through. Because they knew they had the power and the authority to do stuff for so long and it all called crashing down. It took one person and it was a woman. People don't understand. It's only so much bad that you can do before all of it explodes in your face. I did a video a couple of months ago. And it was basically like about it was about women, about how we are tired and how we are finally going to stand up. We are finally voicing our opinion, using our voices, tired of the sexism, tired of the tired of being mistreated, tired of being looked down on, tired of making tired of us feeling that we have to operate a certain way because men are looked as superior and women we looked as less than. No. I have another video. I can't think of the title right now, but if you look through my videos in the last couple of months, it's definitely there. I would definitely recommend it. People are really going to, and the thing is, a lot of people are going to go to jail. A lot of people are going to go to jail. It's going to be stuff on the news. It's going to be stuff on social media. People are going to start going to jail because it's a lot of underhanded stuff that companies and corporates and people are just doing, and they know they're not supposed to do it, but they believe that they can get away with it because they have authority and power. See, when you have that mindset, oh, I can get away with this because I'm the boss. Well, it's always somebody above you. It's always somebody above that person. It's always somebody watching and lurking. It's always someone keeping tabs, even if they don't show or say. Some people got a track record and they don't even know they're being monitored. So when you're being braggadocious and when you're being egotistic and you're being big headed, you got to realize people are going to start noticing the little things here and there. Not everyone is stupid. Not everyone is dumb. That's what they want you to think because, well, they got a job they got to do. So they are going to make it seem like they don't notice the underhanded shit that some people do. But they have to be strategic. People are going to start losing their authority and their power. People are going to start losing their job titles because of the BS that they're pulling. Work environments, police, like this, everything, anything. The revolution is starting. The war is starting. This is good versus evil. This is not just physical. This is spiritual. People are waging spiritual warfare on earth because people are so unhealed. So unhealed. They are waging warfare. I hope people, I'm spiritual. I'm not religious, right? Hence I am doing readings on YouTube and stuff like that. But they want to divide us. People feel like, oh, because I'm this or I'm that. We can't. No, no. If you know right is right and wrong is wrong, why do it have to be, oh, I know it's right, but since I'm this religion, I can't be over there? If you know right is right and wrong is wrong, why do it have to be like that? Why can't we both agree to disagree? We both agree that it's wrong. It doesn't matter what our religion is. It doesn't matter what our practices are. It doesn't matter what our race is. We both agree that what the shit that's going on is wrong. So why we can't be adults? Um why we can't be a unit? Why we can't agree and work together to stop? They don't want that. That's the spiritual warfare. That's they want you to be against each other when they know it's better with people. When you have numbers, that's when real the real magic happens when you have numbers. But the thing is, when you do shit, when you have evil intentions, it might work for a little while, but eventually the cracks are going to start forming. People are going to see past the mask. People are going to see the illusions and things like that. You got to understand, it's only so much evilness that you can do before it starts catching up with you. And the real question is, what are you hiding? The real question is, why are you doing all this evil stuff? What do you not want the people to know? Why are you forming cliques and groups and covens and shit like that? What are you trying to stop being? What are you trying to stop for being revealed? Something dark, deep must be hidden for you to be manipulating people, gaslighting people, trying to use fear tactics and intimidation tactics to people. You must don't want the truth to get out. But the thing is, the truth is going to get out anyway. Doesn't matter if it's today, tomorrow, next week, couple of months, couple of years, don't matter. It's going to come out. And it's going to come out because of you. Because of the people who choose to abuse their authority and their power. This is the Aquarius year. This is a year of karma. And this is the year when people of authority are going to get stripped of their authority, of their power, and they will get their karma. And their victims will get justice one way or another. If it's not physically, they will get justice. Oh, spiritually, baby. You can't outrun a spiritual ass whooping. Let me tell you something. The spiritual realms, the higher realms, you can't outrun that. That's why you need to repent. That's why people need to heal. Because there's a lot of people with unhealed trauma and childhood wounds. And they move and act a certain way because they got demons and entities attached to them. You need to be able to realize that you're unhealed. But some people, they don't want to admit because it makes it seem like, oh, they're not this great person that they think they are. Because they don't want to do the work. They have a superior, what's it called? I can't even get the word out. A superior complex, a God complex. They have that big ego. They're very egotistic. They know who they are. They know them demons. They know. They don't want to do the work, do the shadow work. They don't want to go to therapy. They don't want to have people know that they're a piece of shit. And it's like, I'm not saying that to talk down on a person, but when you do evil shit to people because you're unhealed, you are a piece of shit. You are. It's no right for you to act a certain way because you're hurting. That saying hurt people, that's a real thing. Shame on you because you are hurting. You gotta hurt other people. Shame on you because you don't want to do the work and you are upset that other people do the work to heal themselves. Shame on you. The revolution, this war that they have waged upon us, it started. They started a war that they are not going to win. Who going to win? God-fearing people. Who are going to win? The good people. Who are going to win? The light. This is literally a war between light versus darkness. I literally, like 2 years ago, I was talking to a friend and I was telling her, I was like, bro, I feel like it's going to be a war between light versus dark, good versus evil. And we're in the times right now where you can clearly see the war that's been waged, the spiritual war. It's going to get worse before it gets better. Everything, everything. The economy is going to be way worse than what it is right now. People need to understand that once you pick your side, you cannot go to the other side. You got to stay there. That is a permanent decision that you made. And if you choose the dark side, if you choose to go down that path, you cannot go down and go back to the light. God is literally making you choose. He wants you to make a decision, and everybody has free will. That's why you got to make a decision, because you got free will. If you go to the dark side, if the dark side is so promising to you, if it looks fruitful to you, you got to stay over there. Because all glitters, it's not good. Everything that glitter, it's not good. Sometimes a nice juicy apple is really a poisonous apple. What was the movie? What was that Disney movie with the princess? Sleeping Beauty, I think, or Aurora, I don't know. When the apple looked real nice and juicy, and she bit it, but it was poisonous. The dark side. They're offering you this nice juicy ass apple that looks really fucking good. And it looks good because you think it's fruitful. You think you think this is a beautiful, juicy ass apple. You want to bite it. You bite that bitch is poisonous. You're fucked. When you go to the light, when you go to the good side, you're free. No having to deal with the BS. You're free. That plantation that burnt down in Louisiana, do you know how many angry souls was in that plantation? Millions, hundreds of angry, enslaved ancestors who never got their justice. Finally freed. They were freed. Once that plantation burnt, they were freed. They can breathe again. They can be at peace. They can be with their family. Just like in the movie Sinners. Um, I forgot. I don't know if I think it was it Stack or was it I forgot. But the basically I'm gonna say the good one. The good one. The good brother who wanted everyone to be a family, wanted everyone to have their own as a union, as a community. Even if he was good, he chose the good side. He fought that war to protect his people, his loved ones. And at the end, after he didn't, after they waged war on him and he defended himself and his family and his community, he realized, I just want my family, my loved ones. And he didn't get his freedom until he was on the other side. Just like those ancestors, those spirits in that plantation, they didn't get their freedom until that plantation was burnt to the ground. They were freed. Their souls were trapped in the plantation. So many evil people in the world, man. So many evil people that need to repent and need to think about their choices, their decisions, and what they are doing. Because it's going to be a time where you're not going to have that power. You're not going to have that authority. It's going to be a time when you are going to be the one that are going it's you're going to be the one that's going to have to deal with the consequences of your actions. So many people in the world are going to be freed. So many souls are going to be freed, living souls and the souls that are dead, who are trapped. So many people are going to be freed. This channel message, man, people need to wake up. People need to wake up, and the people who are silent because they're scared, you need to use your voice. You need to grow a backbone. You need to stop hiding, and you need to wake up because it's not going to get better. You're staying quiet while you see evilness being done. You are you're enabling the evil people, the evil person behavior, and they treat you bad as well. They treat you bad. Why are you protecting them? You're scared. I get it. You're scared and you're getting mistreated. And you have evidence. You can use your voice to speak. You know, the more you don't speak up, the worse it's going to get. The more you're afraid to speak up, the worse it's going to get. It's going to get worse before it gets better. And if you want to continue to deal with bullying, harassment, intimidation, fear tactics, psychological abuse, mental abuse, emotional abuse, hell, physical abuse, you want to continue to deal with that, deal with it. But if you're tired, if you know you deserve justice, if you know people deserve justice, speak up. Because if you don't, you're actually going to go down with the people who abuse their power. Because let me tell you something. The people who abuse their power, they're just not abusing you. They are abusing other people as well. And since you know about what the people or the person is doing to the other people, you're guilty by association. Which means if that person gets brought in and questioned about what's going on, you're guilty because you know. So let me tell you this. If y'all got questioned, since you're protecting this person by not speaking up, if you got questioned and they say if you don't speak up, charges are going to be on you too. You're going to be charged. Y'all all are going to be charged because you're guilty by association. It doesn't matter. You're guilty. But they said if you confess, if you give us evidence, if you give us what we need, you won't be charged. You just got to testify against this person or these people. What are you going to do? Are you going to continue to protect the person, the people, whatever? Or are you going to confess? Because why would you go to jail? Why would you go to prison to protect someone who's hurting you as well? Mm-mm. Change is going to happen. Change is on the horizon. Justice is on the horizon. Karma is on the horizon for a lot of people. You know, you can't do bad and they expect good things to happen to you. You have to realize that it's always a price to pay. And once you choose your side, it's no turning back. That's why you have to be very careful what side you choose. Because even if just you enabling behavior, that's still choosing the side. Turning a blind eye to stuff that's going on, you're choosing your side. I I fear that a lot of people are going to choose the dark side because they're scared of the unknown. But I'm here to tell you, no one is more powerful than the light. Light always outweighs darkness. And even though you need light and dark to balance each other out, the light always wins. You just have to take that step. You cannot let fear of the unknown stop you for doing what's right. I just see intuitively, I just see protests. I see riots. I see people marching. I literally see people, you're tired. So many souls are tired, speaking out, standing out, fighting for justice, for peace, for equality. So many people, and I'm getting so emotional because it's time for the collective. It's time for the good people in the world to get justice. The people who have been mistreated, the people who have been oppressed, the people who have been discriminated against, the people who had everything taken away from them from evil people. It's time. This is our time. This is time. We are getting our justice. So many people, our ancestors, our bloodline, so many people are getting their justice or they're about to. So the evil kingdom of darkness, they had their fun waging wars on earth. But it's time for the kingdom of light to take over. See, you waged a war that you wasn't ready for. See how I did that? You waged a war that you weren't ready for. I don't think y'all hearing me. You waged a war that you weren't ready for. Do you not know it's so many people who's been mistreated, who are hurt, who feel like they have nothing left to live for, who would battle, go to war just for peace. The evil kingdom of darkness, y'all just raged a war. Y'all been raging war. But whatever y'all did in the ethers, whatever y'all did in the spirit realm, oh baby, the spiritual warfare that y'all raged on us, that y'all raged on the collective, that y'all raged on earth, you're not ready. Because the repercussions, they're going to hurt you. The war that y'all raged, it's so many people that don't even care if they live or die. They just don't want you to live. They will die while trying to kill you. If they, let me tell you something. So many people are just tired. They're hurting and they just want justice. This is a message for the lost souls who have been mistreated for so long. This is a message for our ancestors. This is a message for the hardworking people who get stuff taken away from them, who get mistreated, who get abused. Your justice is coming. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. All I'm hearing. Intuitively, that's all I'm hearing. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. There will not be peace in the world until justice is brought to so many people. I'm afraid that this is going to be one of the biggest spiritual warfares ever. This is going to be global. This is going to be worldwide. This is going to be a national warfare because there's so much evil all over the world. Doesn't matter what country, what continent, what state, what region. Evil is evil. It's all over. And it's so many people who are going to get their justice all over the world, one way or another. People are going to start coming together and they're going to start fighting back. They're going to pick their side. And they pick the light because they're tired. They want justice. The people who pick darkness, those are people who had demons and entities attached to them, who are unhealed and they don't want to do any healing. Those are people who are evil. Those are people who abuse power. Those are people who feel like it's okay. No, it's not. And if you're guilty by association, if you see a person do evil, you're considered evil as well. You're guilty. You stay over there. You don't do right because you don't speak up. You don't stand up for what's right. You don't have integrity. You will watch a person be mistreated because you don't have a backbone. You don't have a integrity. You not gonna say nothing. You gonna turn a blind eye. Shame on you. Just how the abuser is going to get karma, you're going to get karma too because you don't have integrity. Because you don't have a backbone to stand up and say, "Hey, that's not all right. That's not cool." Or you don't have a backbone to go and say something to a higher up or something who could do something. Shame on you. Let me tell you something right now. It's so many people are about to get busted. So many people. Corporations, companies, all job fields. Because it's evil. It's evilness in all job fields. They got the good ones, the people who do their job, the people who are hardworking, the people who get a lot of shit. And then they got the evil people there who are just fucking menace to societies, who wants to make work harder than what it has to be. You don't want to be there. You think the other people want to be there too? No. But so many people in work environments are going to get exposed, especially if they are part of the kingdom of darkness, especially if they are choosing to stay on the dark side and they're abusing their power. People who have authority and they go on power trips, they will lose that authority and power. I guarantee you they will. And it's because they are getting too sloppy, they're getting too arrogant, and they don't do their job. They abuse their power. I can see if you do your job and abuse your power at the same time. Maybe it's a good balance. Maybe it's a good 50-50 balance. No. Some of these people who abuse their power, they do their job. They're just fucking toxic as hell and they abuse their power. But half these people, it's not even a balance. It's like literally a 20, 30, or 70, like 75, 20, like it's a 25, 75. Like it's not balancing. Basically, how much they do is down here, and what they don't do is up there. Like it's not a good balance. And they have a track record. They have a track record of them not doing their job. There's so many people in the world right now who are hurting, who just need words of wisdom and encouragement. And I just want to let you know that you might not get justice today, but you will get your justice eventually because of you staying strong, you standing up, you using your voice. That's bringing you justice. Because let me tell you, our ancestors, they couldn't use their voice. They couldn't stand up. They couldn't they couldn't be strong how we can be strong right now. If they stand it up, if they use their voice, if they talk back, they'll get beaten, they'll get killed, they'll get hanged, they'll get raped, they'll get murdered, they'll be mistreated. Their livelihood will be taken from them. Men and women and children, our ancestors. You're doing your ancestors a favor, a huge favor, when you speak up, when you use your voice, when you stand up, when you fight back, because they couldn't fight back. They couldn't stand up for themselves. They didn't have a voice because they took their voice. Right now, this is your time to shine. The underdogs, the people who've been forgotten, the people who've been mistreated, the people who've been oppressed. This is your time. You need to use your voice. You need to stand up. Even if you shake, even if you stutter, you need to use your voice. You need to activate your throat chakra. You need to start standing up for what's right, because if you don't, you automatically, by default, you're going to the dark side. And that's a side that you don't want to go on. It's no love over there. It's no healing over there. It's no compassion over there. It's no union. It's no unity over there. It's nothing. You get all that when you go to the light. You can't grow on a dark side. You can't be good on a dark side. You can't be better on a dark side. You're just stuck, unhealed, unhappy, miserable, angry, mad at everybody in the world. Use your voice. You need to stand up, because you're not just speaking up for yourself. You're speaking up for your ancestors and your bloodline who can speak up for themselves. You're speaking up for what's right. I can honestly say, like, it's so many people that needs to be freed. And if you stand up and if you speak up and use your voice, you are helping the voiceless find their voice. Even if you don't get a prize, doesn't matter. Just knowing that you are helping people gain their confidence to use their voice. That should be all the prize that it is. You're going to be looked at as a hero, as a leader. This is the leader of the lost souls right now. So many people are going to jail. So many corrupted people are going to jail. So many corrupt individuals are going to jail. They are going down. And that's their karma. They are going down as they should because they chose the kingdom of darkness. They chose greed. They chose to do evilness with their authority, with their power. Man, it's such a it's a sad situation because it don't gotta be like that. But people are still stuck in that time where slavery is a thing. When this is 2025, people still have racist mindsets. People still have that slave mentality. People still have that master sense that's mentality. When they don't realize the same mindset that they have is what's going to be their downfall. You can't keep treating people and doing evil things to evil people. Like, you can't keep treating people any type of way. You can't continue to do evil things to people and 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 expect to have nothing happen to you. So many people got away with so many things because they have people enabling them. Now the enablers, it's going to be two choices. Two things are actually going to happen. They are going to start being mistreated by the abusers, or they are going to start speaking up. That's the two choices that they're going to have. And that's the two things that's going to happen. They're going to start getting abused, or they're going to start speaking up. They're going to start saying stuff. They're going to start questioning authority, as they should. It's time for things to change. It's time for the evilness, the darkness, the kingdom of darkness, whatever you want to call it, or however you want to say it. It's time for them to hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. Like, for real. Like, it's literally time for them to leave. It's literally time for them to sit their ass down somewhere because it's time for a new change. This is the revolution of the lost souls. They wage war on the lost souls, on the underdogs, on the oppressed, on the good working people. They wage war on us. And their karma, well, their actions are going to be their downfall. It's only so much you can lie about. It's only so much you can hide. It's only so many schemes that you can do before the truth comes out. And the thing is, a lot of people, a lot of these corrupted people, they lie and lie and lie to cover their ass when they don't even realize a lot of them, they're forgetting their lies. A lot of these people are having, what's it called, memory, it's a certain illness, like a memory, is it dementia? Or is it what's the other one? I forgot. But it's like dementia or something when you forget stuff and you forget stuff and you say shit and just keep forgetting stuff. A lot of these people are getting, I don't know if it's called Alzheimer's or dementia when they forget stuff. Some of these people are young. I'm not gonna say they're like young, like a teenager. They can be, but some of these people are in their 30s, 40s, and they're getting like um dementia and Alzheimer's. Like they're forgetting shit because that's all that evilness spewing out of you. They're telling on themselves. Time for the lost souls to get justice. It's time for the evil, corrupted people. It's time for them to. It's time for them to go down in one way or another. Justice is gonna be brought. That's the message.